first day of school right around the corner, less than 2 weeks. Some even start next week. And while you're out there buying all your school supplies, there are some kids who simply can't afford all the new stuff that's required for the first day of class. That's where the Preston Mitchum Jr. Foundation comes in. ABC 2 News' Charlie Krausen is live now with folks at the Young School with more on how you can help out. Charlie, I just bought school supplies, so I know how expensive it is. Things aren't going down in prices.
It can certainly... Yeah, Kelly, it can certainly be an expensive venture for parents out there. Getting those kids back to school, clothing, supplies, whatnot, the price certainly does go up, and that's part of the back-to-school campaign we're in the middle of right now here with the PMJ Foundation and the Young School. And one of the men behind that is our own photojournalist, Preston Mitchum Jr. You have been doing this now more than a decade. Yes. When did it start?
Well, in 2002, myself and a few volunteers decided it was time to make a difference in the community. You know, as a news photographer, I see what's going on in the community on a daily basis. You know, a lot of families are struggling out there. We started with a holiday drive, expanded to a back-to-school drive, which we're talking about today, and we have a wonderful after-school program. Since 2002, we've impacted thousands of families right here in the Baltimore region.
Let's go back to those early beginnings, though. How many backpacks that first year in '02?
First year, 20 backpacks, and I delivered those, you know, myself. And last year, over 1,900 students, and that's because of the Young School.
Yeah, this is the second year you guys are partnering with the Young School. Josh Young with us here right now for that. Tell us a little bit about the motivation behind the Young School getting involved with this.
Well, when Preston got in touch with me, the community service was just overwhelming, and that's part of our curriculum at the Young School. We really try and promote community service with the children and the families, and we found a need that this was such a good cause. And when we saw where this was going with Preston, we wanted to get involved with all of our locations.
All right, and talking about the locations and what's being offered here at the Young School, we've kind of toured a little bit. So many youngsters, so many varying ages. What exactly do you guys do?
We're an accredited school through the Maryland Department of Education for infants through preschool. We have locations throughout Maryland, and it's a project-based curriculum based on the Reggio Emilia philosophy with a very unique setup environment-wise for our schools. It's a cottage environment, which makes it very unique for the children, which gives them a little different type of learning experience.
It's so great to see these kids engaged with us right now. Here's a look at a few of them over there working. These are our 4-year-olds certainly involved there. You see Ella and Elizabeth, who we met just a few moments ago. But Preston, going back to these backpacks, this is always the first thing we always consider, the backpack. But what else do we need beyond just that?
We definitely need the backpack, but we're asking folks to pack a backpack. Go to a local store that sells school supplies and pack that backpack with composition books, pencils, crayons, rulers, any school-related supply, and drop it off at one of the Young School locations. You can go to abc2news.com/school supplies to find a location.
All right, now for less than the cost of a dinner, less than $15, you can give kids the necessary school supplies they need. Preston, thank you. Josh, thank you. We are live in Howard County at the Young School in Columbia. Charlie Krausen, ABC 2 News.
All right,